Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Connect Africa here on our daily session. Today, we have our brother Case Fof, who is a Pan-Africanist and an activist from Senegal, but from the diaspora. He is based in France. He has been known for his advocacy of before Diomaye Faye and Osman Sonko came to power. Welcome, my brother Kespof.
Thank you, sister. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm greeting all your followers. And yeah, thank you for this presentation.
Thank you very much indeed. Whenever we have any doubt what's going on in Senegal, he is our person. He's a family here at Connect Africa. So we bring him and he clarifies whatever we are doubting in Senegal, because it's really important not to be swamped in neither in the Western mainstream propaganda, nor into this clickbait based YouTube activism, which might be lost in for some reason in translation or anything. Now, the reason we have Case Fof here with us today is that yesterday also I came here and I reported about it. So President Diomaye Faye has given this interview recently, and many have said that of course it's in French, that he does not, the quote taken from his interview is that he does not want a sudden breakup with France. Now, it's not just that phrase that made the people crazy, but also all the added up things, how, we all know these two people belong to the same party, Osman Sonko and Diomaye Faye, and we know how they were supportive of the IES, and then, for the fact that Senegal did not join AES, people have already disappointed, including myself. So now when this interview is added, it kind of, angered people like Pan-Africanists who have this kind of platforms, and I, including myself. Now, we will start from clarifying. So, Case Fof, again, I'm very happy to have you here. So, what did Diomaye Faye say in that interview? Do you want me to put the video so that we can play it for the people?
Yeah, to make people understand better, I think we can play the video, and I will try to translate it.
Okay,
let's go.
Monsieur le Président, le Premier ministre Ousmane Sonko, en recevant le leader de la France insoumise, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, avait dit que le Sénégal, pour disposer de lui-même, est incompatible avec la présence durable des forces étrangères, en tout cas au Sénégal. Est-ce que cela veut dire que vous allez ordonner le retrait des troupes françaises du Sénégal? Si oui, quand est-ce que cela va se faire? Sinon, quelle forme de collaboration va-t-on avoir avec les militaires français?
So I think better to tell us first her question, and then we go to
she asked if Senegal will continue with military bases, France military bases, or if it will be a new partnership or continuity. It will continue if they're gonna steal in Senegal without having any problem with the presidency of Diomaye.
Okay, now very good. Let's hear what he has to say.
Non, je peux pas dire quand ça va se faire à telle date, parce que même les modifications qui interviennent dans les relations entre pays doivent être, de mon point de vue.
He said he cannot say when does France military bases will leave Senegal. Okay, it's what he said at first. Okay, let's continue.
Discuter en toute sérénité, en toute amicalité.
He said,
en toute amitié.
This retire of France military bases should be discussed into friendship with France, into friendship, not not in the how can I say, sudden break, but it should be discussed in friendship with France, okay? Not with brutality.
Je ne pense pas qu'on ait besoin aujourd'hui, quel que soit le partenaire, d'avoir des ruptures brutales.
Okay.
Parce que les relations entre...
We should not, no matter of which partner it is, we should not break up with partners with brutality, okay? Yeah, it should be smooth. Let's go.
Les États sont faits de rupture, de réconciliation, de rappel d'ambassadeurs, de retour d'ambassadeurs, etc., etc. Je ne veux pas d'ailleurs qu'on fasse juste le...
You want to come in? Okay.
Yeah, he said we see somewhere some relation breaking up with the retirement of the ambassador, stuff like that. And this is not something he wants for Senegal, right?
Focus sur la France, la Russie, la Chine ou quelques autres pays. Ce à quoi nous travaillons aujourd'hui avec les hauts officiers militaires ainsi que certains membres du gouvernement, c'est d'avoir deux choses. Une loi sur la défense et la sécurité nationale. Le contexte a beaucoup évolué. Nous avons des défis à adresser sur le plan international et une doctrine à définir par rapport à la coopération militaire de façon générale.
Okay.
Mais tout le monde sait.
He said he's answering to military chief of Senegal how to have a law to prevent our country security national security, to discuss about the national security. How can we have our security by ourselves? Okay, it's what he mean, and he asked the solution to the military chief of Senegal, and they answered him. So let's continue.
Que nous sommes des souverainistes et dans la conquête de ces souverainetés, je ne dirais pas de la souveraineté, parce que c'est une souveraineté économique, alimentaire, pharmaceutique, numérique, militaire.
He is somebody who wants sovereignty of Senegal, and meaning of sovereignty for him is political sovereignty, agriculture, economical sovereignty. So that's why he say all sovereignty, because we are not fighting for only one sovereignty, right?
Militaire et tout ce qu'on veut.
And
dans la conquête de cette souveraineté-là, il y a rien qu'on ménagera comme effort pour atteindre cette souveraineté-là.
Break. He said, in the search of this sovereignty, we will do all our best to have all of this sovereignty: military sovereignty, culture, economical sovereignty, political sovereignty. So we will do all our best. We will not leave any sovereignty aside. Okay?
Okay.
Lors de mon séjour à Paris, j'ai pu aborder certaines questions avec le président français.
Okay.
Évidemment, cette question-là était à l'ordre du...
When he had a trip to Paris, he does discuss about military bases with the President Macron.
Okay. Then we are we cannot wait. What did he say then? Okay.
Let's go.
Mais il se trouve que depuis quelques années, on a institué un séminaire intergouvernemental entre la France et le Sénégal. Les deux parties sont en train de travailler sur tous les accords qui nous lient, qu'il s'agisse des accords militaires, des conventions fiscales ou d'autres accords ou projets sur lesquels nous coopérons.
He said,
et quand cette commission...
He said, okay, with Senegal and France are discussing about all the agreement that exists between Senegal and France, and military agreement is inside of this agreement they are discussing. Okay.
Okay.
Là viendra, nous travaillerons à identifier ce qui doit évoluer, ce qui doit être renforcé, ce qui doit être délaissé.
Yeah.
Et cette doctrine-là sur la coopération militaire.
when the moment will come, we will see what we need to perform, what we need to keep, and what we need to change. When the moment of of this process will be end, we're gonna see how to what will be our next relation with France. Yeah, concerning all of these matters.
Sorry.
Militaire, elle est définie pour nous, par nous, et elle sera présentée à tous les autres partenaires qui ont des velléités, en tout cas de présence ou de collaboration avec nous, et on travaillera dans chaque schéma à identifier là où se trouve l'intérêt du Sénégal. On le préservera de toutes nos forces.
Okay, so he said we're gonna define our goal, and we will present it to all the partners, all the countries, and it will be in this way that Senegal will see if it is time to cancel some relationship, if it is time to better it, if it is time to just reform or some relationship. And it will not be only for France, but they will present it to all the partners of our country. Okay, so we want to renew our relationship with every partners that are in relation with our country.
Yeah, so I think the main part where he talked about the military was that breakaway is in the beginning. After this, I don't think there is something substantial.
No. He just said we cannot break our relation with brutality. We need to go through it step by step.
So the viral title in quotation going as Diomaye Faye said he does not want a sudden breakup. I mean, it's all the same, right? He said it step by step.
By step,
then a sudden breakup is another way of saying it. So it's not really that, made up story. It's kind of what he said. Do you agree?
But he didn't say that we're going to keep our military agreement with France. So we are going to present our new partnership we want with all of these countries. So we're going to present them our goals, and if they agree to work with Senegal in this basis, there's no problem. But we're going to define it by ourselves and for our people. Okay?
Okay. Now, so first of all, he did not set a date. She asked him, but
no, he didn't say any date. No,
say a date. Secondly, he kind of, rubbed it, in a friendship way. This is a matter of sovereignty, but military is above all. Well, I mean, security. Yes, he said we want our agricultural sovereignty, economic,
economic, and
but without having that security, sovereignty, how come the others can be respected? Let me put it this way.
Let's go.
All what we know before April or before March, during that campaign for the past 2 years, where the Senegalese youth went on the street, and some of them have died for this. It was for the main reason that Ousmane Sonko and Diomaye Faye, under their political party, advocating and promising for the breakaway with the colonial past. In some of their speech, even they said if they were government, they were not happy how Macky Sall with ECOWAS treating the Sahel states. So they said they would send military to support these states. Now they are not, Diomaye Faye came to power. They're not joining AES. I say they, the prime minister and the president, probably. I don't know which one has the bigger say. I assume it's Diomaye Faye. So Diomaye Faye said he doesn't want to join AES for now. He wants to stay in ECOWAS. And then now he's kind of treating like a baby France.
But no, I'm sorry. He never said he will not join Yeah, EAS. He never said it. But we all know that he is inside of ECOWAS, and Senegal does not have any problem with ECOWAS. We agreed. So it is Guinea, it is Mali, Burkina, and Niger, uh, which has problem with ECOWAS, right? So what he's trying at the moment is to try to reconciliate Mali, Burkina, and Niger. I don't agree with his way of doing as you, okay? I do not agree. I was expecting them to join or to strengthen EAS because this was what they promised to hold all Senegalese people. But at the moment, we don't know if they lose, if he lose to reconciliate these countries with ECOWAS. We don't know. Maybe if we see that EAS was a better organization than ECOWAS, we don't know how tomorrow will be. He never said we will never join EAS. Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends how we interpret it. Okay, let me ask you, what happened to all that rhetoric before election?
Yeah.
And now
Okay.
after,
Okay.
not why not? I mean, why the word friendship amicably is important when you can tell, like your neighbors did, no, we have got our things together and leave our country.
Yeah, you know what? France is controlling everything in our country. Let us be clear. Everything is under control of France. Okay. So if you come today, you say to France, okay, we're gonna stop everything. We're gonna fire your military guys who are here. So we're gonna interrupt everything with you. They cannot rule the country. They will block everything. Okay. Senegal is still depending on France in many sectors. You understand? So what he want is to do things in a soft way. He didn't say we're gonna keep the relationship as the same. He said we're gonna reform relationships. He didn't say also we're gonna interrupt everything. There is a perspective with France if France accepts some of our exigencies, some of our what we put on the table, our yeah, you understand? So France is controlling everything in our country, and the terrorism is on our border, in Mali. Okay, so it's not only the same in the how can I say, if Senegal want to have money from World Bank or FME, all of this, France is the one who go and use his relationship to to make easy, this amount, this money that Senegal need to be rolled. You understand? So he don't want to break because our country is not ready, and we are not sufficient in every field before breaking with France. If we break today with France, we need to be able to do everything by ourselves. At the moment, we are not able to do everything by ourselves. I mean, it's a pity. I would like Senegal to be able, after 50 years of independence, to take himself, to take control of himself. But this is not the case. The reality is that we are still depending on France. And
so can we say that?
And our economy,
Osman Sonko and Diomaye Faye, before the elections, they know that on the reality.
No. They didn't know.
Reality is on the ground, how France controls the economy. So they kind of played with people's emotion by putting that rhetoric.
You see, in the economic field, some people say 70% of our economy is product by France foreign companies in Senegal. Do you see that? This is a huge percent of our economy. Okay, so if we decide to stop everything with France and they are controlling 70% of our economy, how can we do after this interruption of relationship? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Just help me one extra thing. It might seem off the topic, but it will help us to understand. If you happen to know, can you tell us Senegal compared to Burkina Faso or Mali or Niger, their economy wasn't so much controlled. Was it more than 70% control or less than 70% controlled by France when we compare it with Senegal?
In Mali before the coup?
Before the coup, yeah.
I think it was likely the same. Yeah, I would say France is controlling Senegal as it is controlling Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, and all of these countries. We are using currency that is France currency. So they do block money of Mali and Burkina Faso. Do you know this history? When they decided to interrupt everything with France, they blocked their money, which was in the central bank of. You see that? So this is many problems that we have to be able to solve before deciding to interrupt our relationship with France.
So basically, this is my commentary. You might comment on it or not. So Senegal is not ready to pay the sacrifice that, or it doesn't see it worthy, perhaps, Diomaye Faye, to pay the sacrifice that what Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger have paid to get their independence.
No. Don't express it in this way. Okay. I think the moment didn't come for Senegal because Macky Sall has destroyed everything in our country. When they come to power, they see the mess that Macky Sall leave. Okay, so now they are trying to focus on what's really happening in our country and how to stabilize our economy in the national. Okay, so the first step I think they are taking, the first step is to stabilize our economy. After that, we can address Pan-African fight. We can address Pan-African subject. But at this moment, we have to strengthen our economy. We have to get sovereignty, political sovereignty. We have to try to get agriculture sovereignty. We may be able to get technological sovereignty. So if we are able, step by step, to have sovereignty in all of these fields, we can say we want now military sovereignty, and now we have mainly we have sovereignty in all of these sectors. So today we are ready to cancel our relationship with France, or we are able to go to run by ourselves. You understand? But the moment didn't come. So we need to be patient. We need to leave Senegal, choosing his way of being sovereign. Do you understand what I mean? We are not.
I understand, but my understanding will not be the same because now I have seen and witnessed what Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have done.
There's a problem. There's a problem.
To understand you becomes difficult. How so? Like
no, sister. Wait a minute. Okay. There was a coup d'etat in Mali. Okay, there was a coup d'etat in Burkina Faso. There was a coup d'etat in Niger. Military can decide everything in their country. They don't have any opposition for doing everything they want. This is not the case in Senegal. Okay. Ousmane Sonko and Bassirou Diomaye Faye are not controlling everything. Opposition does exist. Organization does exist which are putting pressure on our country. Okay, there are many steps. They gain the power by election. This is not the same with those who are coming and say, okay, guys, everything is going to work in this way. If you don't agree, we put you on jail. We don't care. We are here to defend our country. We are here to make our country become sovereign. Okay, this is not the case with Senegal. We have to deal with the situation that is in a democratical way, have to be able to become sovereign without having a brutal interruption of relationship between us and France. So this is a deal in Senegal. So we are trying to make it democratical, okay, to take it into into civil way. It is a civil way of doing. It is not military way of doing. Okay,
that's the problem, perhaps, because Senegal is too proud that it got where it get now, that by election. But now the meaning of electoral democracy have been distorted, and we know that it's another way of coup d'etat, but in legal way.
No. There are many military chiefs that Jomai cannot fire because they are there and he cannot fire them without any reason. But if you do coup d'etat, if you know that this guy is working for France, you fire him without any problem.
But isn't he the chief of the military, just like any other president?
He is a chief. He is a chief. But you may have proof before you can suspect that this one should be working for France interest. But if you don't have any proof, if you cannot fire him. But if it was in Mali or Burkina, you can fire him. If you suspect that he's not working for the interest of your country, you can fire him, because he will not go somewhere say,
not
this is
firing
a dictator.
the Senegalese army. We are talking about kicking the French military, right?
Yeah, we are talking about kicking the French military. But I'm talking to you. I'm trying to make you understand that they are still people working for France interest in our country.
Okay, that's clear.
Okay, and we cannot fire them by doing that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we need to clean it step by step. We need to clean our system. So cleaning of our system cannot be done in 3 months. It will take time. Because they are everywhere. They are in the military groups. They are in the political field. They are everywhere watching everything that we are doing to forward our country. So you cannot stop all of this. It's been done since more than 70 years old. How can you break all of this system in 3 months? It's impossible.
Do you see personally, I am asking you now on a personal level, do you see a way out for Senegal, as to use your own word, to clean its system and be ready to break away for once and for all with its colonial past? Do you see that time is soon, or kind of?
Yeah, I think it is soon. I really think it is soon. But because if you take a very simple example, we cannot feed ourselves. So if some country decide not to give us rice, so we're gonna die. A lot of people will die in our country. Well, how can you say, okay, I'm sovereign, and you are not able to feed yourself? So before saying you want sovereignty, you should be able at first to feed yourself, and this is steps you need to put forward before taking some decision. I think by step, and I hope, I don't say I'm sure, I'm not sure to anything, but I hope that Bassirou Diomaye Faye will not betray us. And there is a contrast I need to clear here. Bassirou Diomaye Faye didn't promise anything to African people. Sonko was promising all of these things: Pan-African subject, Pan-African fight, Pan-African talk. This is something that Sonko did, not Bassirou Diomaye Faye. We say
they belong to the same political party.
Yeah, we say Sonko is Diomaye, Diomaye is Sonko, but all human beings, everybody, each of us has his own nature. Okay? Sonko can be somebody who didn't fear. I don't say that Diomaye is fearing. No, I don't say he fear. But Sonko, somebody can be more courageous than somebody else. Okay? Yeah, this is our nature. So Sonko is not the president. Diomaye is a president. He is doing things by his way of ruling. So okay, let's respect his way of addressing all of these matters. Do you understand?
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying and for bringing that up, brother Kesfof. Now that indeed actually will lead me perfectly to my second question, which is, where is Osman Sonko's mind in all this?
Yeah, this is very complicated question to answer. I think the man who can answer to this question is not unfortunately here, because Sonko did not talk anymore. after all of this situation, we don't hear Sonko about all of these subjects, so it's very difficult to know how is his thinking at the moment. Okay, but we just know that Sonko is somebody who never betray our people since he start the political fight. He is somebody that we can trust, that we trust every time, and never betray us. So we are still hoping that Sonko will not betray us after being prime minister of Senegal. Okay, yeah. So
I feel that too, but we haven't heard him after making that courageous speech in the debate at the Dakar University, having that French political figure, where he said until when, where he questioned basically the future of French military in Senegal, which actually, as we speak, the French military occupies 30% of the Dakar city. After that, we haven't heard Osman Sonko. Can we even say that Osman Sonko and Diomaye Faye are on the same page?
Yeah, with different style.
It's not only my question, by the way. It's because others people concerned as well. So if you can clarify.
Come on. Yeah, I think with different style. They don't have same style. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they okay. They are all in the same political party, so they may agreed on what the party is trying to make happen for our people. Okay, it's what I think. It's what I think.
That says a lot.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Pressure you more.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's what I'm thinking. Right.
So individually, they're different, and the way they express.
Yeah, they are different. Sonko, Joma is more patient. More, I will not say patient. More calm, more kind. I don't know. But Sonko is, the temperature of Sonko is somebody who is a fighter, okay, who is a gladiator, who
because the thing is, we all have seen. Let me tell you, I wouldn't make you dwell in this question anymore. But the thing is that the reason for Osman Sonko to be tempered like that, or people like Ibrahim Traore, or even Asim Goita or General Tihiani, it's because they have seen that diplomacy doesn't work for the imperialist. Diplomacy doesn't work for the neo-colonialist. Diplomacy doesn't work for the colonialist.
But
the
what they did,
language that they can understand is when you take your own fate in your own hand.
But what they did, they try to be in relationship with Russia, into partnership with Russia, right?
Yeah.
Senegal don't want to choose any of these possibilities, okay?
Because it's chosen already for it.
No,
there's nothing to choose.
No, nothing. Senegal we want to free ourselves without having the support of Russia, without having the support of any country. We want to free ourselves step by step by our own view and our own way of doing. So yeah, maybe at the moment people are not seeing the result, but they are elected for 5 years. Okay, so let's give them 1 year before judging them, or 2 years. Okay, and yeah, maybe we can see clearly more effort from them that at this moment.
Let me just take you what happened a month ago, which is the trip of Diomaye Faye to France, which was in the name of to participate in the vaccine, global vaccine forum.
I didn't agree for this. I do not agree with this.
No.
It was a very bad choice of Diomaye. Because we don't agree with that.
Let me, I mean, people who have a Pan-African platform it has angered them. Anyway, my question is, not only the global forum of vaccine for Africa, whatever, but he has a private meeting, what they call it tete-a-tete avec President Macron, right? What went in that office of the Elysee Palace? Well, what went on? Was it disclosed? What do we know about it?
It's a big it's a huge mystery. Yeah, I do not know. Nobody knows. And I was suggesting President Jomai to be clear to our people and to clarify what he gonna discuss with the President Macron for the next time, because for this lunch we do not know any subject that I discuss about. Okay, so this wasn't clear. And for the he said also some people say also this was not an official visit of the President Jomai in France. So it is something he went in France for a vaccine program, not for meeting President Macron. Okay,
but he met him.
Yeah, definitely, really, he does. But he will be in official trip to meet President Macron, and we are expecting that everything is gonna be said clearly before they meet, so we could be able to judge with more objectivity. You'll see.
My next question will be, what is the mood of the Senegalese youth, the same Senegalese youth that died to bring Osman Sonko and Diomaye Faye to power? What is their mood now? Like where their mind is at in terms of what is going on? We all know Diomaye Faye is taking it slow, and how are they responding?
It's a bit complicated question. No, yeah, let me try to answer. Some are mad, some are angry because they say those who kill our people are free. Justice is not doing its job. Okay, because yeah, nothing is done at the moment I'm talking to you to put in jail all of these murderers. Okay, yeah, some are mad, and some of the people are free and happy, and because they do take some good decision in 100 days. Okay, like there was a lot of problem with terror. I don't know how to call it, with piece of land, with land. There was a lot of problem with the land. People bought land, people to give land as they want, so they dispatch land in a very non-organized way. Okay, so he does organize well the land sector, and also there was we were having a lot of boats in our sea. Okay, he does organize this sector too, not to give a license to everybody, to Chinese, European people to come and take all our fish. He said no, let's stop that and let's organize the sector. Let's give less license than Macky Sall was doing to help our people to eat fish. Okay, because fish was something you couldn't see in Senegal with Macky Sall. Yeah, really. Okay, and also he's financing agriculture. Yeah, and angre. How do you call angre? The thing you put on soil to make grow, to make plant grow. Fertilizer. Okay. He put subvention. Do you call it subvention?
No, in English it's just called fertilizer. I don't know if
no fertilizer, but the government does pay to make the price less than how it was with Macky Sall.
Like subsidized?
Yeah, this is the word. Yeah. So he's doing it for agriculture.
For the farmers, okay.
For farmers, okay. And what else? And yeah, not too much things going on. Okay, 3 months. Okay, he just spent 3 months. So we are waiting for others' decision that we will see maybe in the coming days. But some are really happy because we have peace now in our country. Okay, nobody is going to jail because he do say something on the social media. And also people are paying tax because in Senegal some people didn't pay tax anymore. So now everybody We don't have choice. If you don't pay tax, you go to jail. Okay. Yeah. All companies are now paying tax, and it brings a lot of money, a lot of money to our country. And yeah, this is something new. And they are.
How is the power sharing between Osman Sonko and Diomaye Faye, like prime minister versus president? Who have the bigger say? I mean, because some countries have the prime minister have the bigger say, but I'm just thinking like.
No, not prime minister do not have a lot of.
What is his duty for Osman Sonko as prime minister?
He organized the government. He is a responsible.
Ministers.
Yeah, ministers. All they work with him. So
is he reachable by? I'm sure. Just like I'm dying to know what is going on between the two, local journalists definitely have tried. Is he reachable?
Not at all.
Does he give interview?
No, I do not think easily. I do not think he give interview easily because I'm not able to reach him.
I tried and I couldn't find. That speech in the Dakar.
Even I do try, but I didn't get any response. So okay, things are very hard. He is very difficult to join at this moment. Maybe because of all what they see, all this mass that Macky Sall left behind. Maybe in some months or some years he will be more available than this moment.
As far as for me, I think it's clear some things are not. I understand it's not easy to answer, but that by itself speaks a volume for us. But before we leave, if there is anything you would like to say in terms of clarification or anything to the people of the Sahel, particularly in general to the Pan-African world, I would.
I would people to help us because there is two block. Okay, the first block is a colonial block, which want to take Bassirou Diomaye Faye with them. Okay, we are the Pan-African bloc who want Bassirou Diomaye Faye to be with us. Okay, so at this moment, if we insult and if we all attack Bassirou Diomaye Faye, he will say, "I lost the soutien. I lost
this bloc, the Pan-African.
Yeah, I lost the confidence. I lost the confidence of African youth. So I don't have any choice than being with colonial system. Okay, I do not like this to happen. We should be patient and we should do all our best for having him with us. Okay, so if African youth are in block behind of Bassirou Diomaye Faye, he will remember that he didn't lose he didn't lost the
trust.
Trust. Yeah, he didn't lose the trust of these people, and and what is going on now is a pity because all Pan-African are insulting Senegal, all Pan-African are insulting Bassirou Diomaye Faye. So if you insult him, how can he change? How can he do what we're expecting him to do? We need to negotiate, we need to deal, we need to, how I say?
Can you guide then? How can we support then? I mean, if you really think that he can be also the person to take, to bring that independence to Senegal, how can we support?
How can we support? Being patient. Being patient. Not judging him before knowing how everything is working. Because they don't having the style of Mali, Burkina, and Niger. He has his own style. Let's trust him. Let's see how it can work, how it can be a solution for another solution than coup. Okay?
Also, I think, I thought we have finished, but now this brings another question. Do you think personally Diomaye Faye is different from Macky Sall?
Very different. I do believe that. In what way? Because I trust Ousmane Sonko, okay, and I trust what they put on the program before coming into power.
Yeah, we all have heard those.
Yeah. It is friend to that program that they have been elected. So I think that if he betrayed that program, Senegalese people are not crazy people. We are very intelligent, very smart people. You do not need to insult him. We are going to be the first to insult him because we should know easily that this guy is betraying us. Okay? But at this moment, we are observing and we are trying to see clearly what's going on. Okay? So let's be together. Okay? If Bassirou Diomaye Faye betray, don't think that Senegalese people are not Pan-African. They are going to accept this betray of African youth. No. We're never going to accept that. Okay? I'm not paying to be an activist for my country. I feed myself, I feed my family by myself, okay? I do not need the money of any person to, okay, you understand? And some people think that I'm attacking Bassirou Diomaye Faye. When he said he trying to bring Mali, Burkina, and Mali into ECOWAS, I did a live and I said, okay, I do not agree with you. You are betraying us. Stop it. Okay, this is not what you promised to us, okay? Before Pan-African said it, we do say it to Bassirou Diomaye Faye, okay? So if he does it, it's going to be clear. By trying to bring Mali, Burkina, and Niger, I think this is a easy way to say, okay, Bassirou Diomaye Faye is betraying us. Let's see. He said that military bases, there will be a reform of our military agreement with France. So let's see. Let's give him time. Let's see how he's gonna do. Maybe African people will learn interesting lesson of how civilians are firing France into the country. I cannot hear you.
It's a question from the audience. How long, it's Catherine saying, how long do you give him to show his promise?
Let's give him 2 years or 1 year if you are in hurry.
Is it you also? Is it something also a consensus like most of what Senegalese think? Okay,
it is what Senegalese people think. Today, if you insult Bassirou Diomaye Faye, all Senegalese people will be against you because they say, okay, you are not a patient guy. He just spent 3 months. He cannot do he cannot do miracle in 3 months. Okay, let's be patient. Let's give him 1 year. Let's give him 2 years. So if he betrays, it's gonna be clear that this guy is betraying us. Okay, but at this moment, I don't think it is the best moment to attack all of his choice.
Thank you very much. The message is clear. Case FOF, in a very short notice that you are available. Also, you think that English is you're not comfortable to express yourself in English.
My English is so bad.
No, you did very well. Thank you very much. And those of you who are here, who tuned here, who trusted us, who gave us your time, who engaged, who commented, suggested, and asked questions. All of you, thank you very much. We do not take it for granted. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You can support us on our PayPal account. I have shared it here in the chat section. And share the video with others. Like it. And Case Puff has his own channel. He's big. And he has also his Facebook platform with more than 160,000 followers. His YouTube channel has more than 215,000 subscribers. So he does live stream but in French. So if you are a French speaker, you can join, but subscribe to the channel. And I know Diomaye Faye a long time. I know, oh my God, now Diomaye, I know Case Pop long time ago, 2-3 years ago, when he was advocating for Osman Sonko, then later on, to be joined by Diomaye Faye. So a quick shout out, Lauren. I will just say it from bottom up. Ali Kanji, Lauren, CDD, Gizegeta, hi Gizegeta, Nimandi, Catherine, Child of God, hello, welcome everyone. Rafayah, Kristen, Mikey Simba, hello, S.A. Smith, Yeah, if I didn't, Osie, hello, Filani, many of you here, I see Thailand. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Please share the video with others, and they have expressed their feeling in the chat section. You can go ahead and check it. If there's any comment you would like to address, please address it. But in general, you know, they are not happy as expected.
Let's be together. Let's be together. We better be together. We better be together than being into conflict. You know, let's be together.
Okay, no, it's not a conflict. It's just that we want to see independent Senegal so that others can follow. So that's all the interest. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. Thank you again, Christophe. And it's a bye-bye from
bye.
me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just a second. Hold on.
Yeah.